Breaking, Coco Gauff breaks down an emotional plea, urges ITF to take action amid harassment flood. The tennis world was shaken to its core late Thursday evening when Coco Gauff, one of the brightest faces of global sports, appeared in an unscheduled, emotionally raw video message that spread across the internet like wildfire. What was supposed to be a simple post-match reflection turned into one of the most powerful and vulnerable pleas ever delivered by a modern athlete. With tears streaming down her face, her voice cracking under the weight of months of silent suffering, Coco Gauff finally spoke the words she could no longer hold back. "I can't keep living like this. I need help. We all need help." Her message wasn't about tennis. It wasn't about rankings, rivalries, or records. It was about harassment, the unseen storm that had been building behind the scenes until it finally crashed down on her spirit. This is a full, creative story of the moment the world witnessed Coco Gauff at her most courageous, a champion under pressure. Coco Gauff has always been perceived as unshakable. From the moment she burst onto the world stage at 15 with her unforgettable Wimbledon victory over Venus Williams, she has been America's hope, poised, polished, powerful. But 2025 brought a new kind of pressure. With success came fame. With fame came attention. And with attention came the dark side of the digital age. In recent months, Coco's social media inboxes have become war zones, overrun by thousands of harassing messages, threats, and cruel comments. Most athletes brush off negativity as part of the job, but this was different. This was relentless, cruel, dehumanizing. People saw her bright smile, her fierce determination, her blockbuster victories. They didn't see the midnight breakdowns, the sleep lost, the dread before opening Instagram, the fear of simply being herself online. It all stayed hidden until Thursday night. The video that stopped the sports world. At 9:47 p.m., Coco pressed record. No glam team, no lighting, no polished background, just Coco in a hoodie, sitting on the floor of a quiet hotel room after another 5-hour practice day. Her eyes were trembling, red, exhausted. She took a deep breath, then another. Then she began. "I've always tried to be strong," she said. "But every person has a breaking point." Her voice cracked, betraying the pain she had buried for months. She held her breath as if trying to stay composed, but her tears fell anyway. She wiped them, embarrassed, then stopped wiping them, embracing her humanity. "I'm being harassed every single day, every platform, every match, every time I win, every time I lose. It follows me everywhere." The world had never heard her sound like this. This wasn't a champion who yelled, "Come on!" after blistering winners. This was a 21-year-old woman asking, no, begging, for help. The claim, a flood of abuse. Gauff went on to describe what she had been hiding. Anonymous threats, disturbing messages, aggressive harassment during live matches, dozens of accounts stalking her digital presence, manipulated photos and malicious rumors, gamblers sending threats for losing bets, personal attacks about her family and identity. "There are nights I delete the apps, and I still feel the words burning in my mind," she whispered. She revealed that she had reported the harassment repeatedly, yet nothing changed. She tried blocking accounts, hundreds at a time, but they kept multiplying. Friends told her to ignore it, but pain ignored only grows. The moment her voice broke, about 12 minutes into the video, Gauff paused. Her lips trembled uncontrollably. Then she said the sentence that pierced through millions of screens. "I don't feel safe anymore." In that moment, raw, real, unfiltered, the world saw not the perfect champion, but the human underneath the spotlight. Fans flooded the comments, urging her to stop the recording, to take a break, to breathe. But Coco continued speaking, perhaps because she knew this was her only chance to be heard without PR filters or media angles. Her plea to the ITF. Finally, she raised her head and looked straight into the camera. Her expression hardened, not with anger, but with resolve. "To the ITF, I'm asking you, please, do something. Protect us. Protect the players. Protect the kids who are watching." She explained how players have been signing private petitions for over a year, urging the ITF to implement stronger harassment safeguards, stricter penalties for abusive behavior, automated identification of hate campaigns, better security at events, mandatory psychological support for players, safe channels to report online harassment, protocols for gambling-related threats. None of these have fully materialized. I love tennis, she continued, but I don't want to love something that keeps hurting me like this. The desperation in her voice was unforgettable. It wasn't a tantrum. It was a warning. The silence before the aftershock. When the video ended, Coco shut her phone off. She didn't check comments. She didn't check notifications. She simply sat in silence. But outside her hotel room, the world erupted. Within minutes, hashtag Stand With Coco trended worldwide. Fellow athletes reposted the video. Journalists called it the most important message in sports this year. Fans packed comment sections with love and concern. The ITF's name exploded across social platforms. Coco had just started a global conversation. Athletes rallied behind her. The support was overwhelming. Serena Williams reposted the video with the caption, "Proud of your courage. We hear you. We stand with you." Naomi Osaka, who has spoken openly about mental health, wrote, "Harassment is not part of being an athlete. Thank you for speaking for all of us." Emma Raducanu, IGA Swiatek, Carlos Alcaraz, Ben Shelton, Ons Jabeur, players from all corners of the tennis world united behind Coco's emotional call. Former players chimed in too. The morning after, Coco speaks again. The next morning, Coco released a short, calmer message. This time she wasn't crying. This time she looked tired, but determined. "Thank you for hearing me. Thank you for supporting me. But this isn't just about me. It's about every player who has been suffering quietly. I won't be silent anymore." She didn't apologize for showing emotion. She didn't retract a single word. She didn't back down. Instead, she reclaimed her power. The start of a new era. Coco Gauff may not have intended to start a revolution, but her plea became a turning point. Her courage forced the tennis world to confront what athletes endure beyond stadium walls. Her tears sparked a global outcry for protection and dignity. Her honesty reminded millions that greatness does not make someone immune to pain. This wasn't weakness. This was bravery. This was leadership. This was Coco Gauff proving, once again, why she is one of the most important voices in sports today. Epilogue. The champion who refused to be silent. Long after headlines fade, one moment will remain. A 21-year-old champion, sitting on the floor in a quiet hotel room, finally breaking under the weight of relentless harassment, but using her weakest moment to ignite one of her strongest stands. Coco Gauff didn't just ask the ITF to protect her. She asked them to protect every athlete, every teenager, every human behind the game. And the world listened, because sometimes the bravest thing a champion can do is cry. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.